All right, guys, we're back with round 3 Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have Ralph on the left playing, I believe, Chaos Fairies versus Jomar on the right playing a really weird deck. He's playing Vayu Diva Hero. So he starts off by special summoning Greffer. Yeah, Jomar's going first. Special summon Greffer, discard Necro Gardener. Is Ralph going to orange light it here? Looks like Ralph lets it go through. Yeah, these two. Let's see, since Plague. Yeah, these two are kind of not casuals on the channel, but they do show up occasionally, so we'll see how they do. I don't remember the records. This was a 30-man Edison local, largest one we've ever had on the channel. Anyways, Ralph summons D out, pumps it up, and gets Raikou off the top. So he attacks over Necro. Jomar, looks like Jomar's not going to use the Necro Gardener. So that's first damage for Jomar. And passes. I saw orange light in Ralph's hand. So Jomar activates Gold Sark. What do you Gold Sark in this deck? It's kind of like what I was trying. I was trying Gold Sark, but I was playing Pure Vayu. He's playing Diva Hero Vayu. So Gold Sark Future Fusion. Not surprised that card gets Gold Sark. It's like that and JD are the two cards that get Gold Sark the most. And Ralph pumps up for Raikou. Attacks Jomar's Vayu and passes. And here comes the Diva. I guess the one thing I do like about Jomar's deck is that he can use, like, he can get discard Mally pretty quickly and make level 8 synchros with Plague. Alright, so he brings out Gilman. So what do you make here? Catastor? Just to play around Honest? He's still going to get a Raikou back. I'm pretty sure that's what Jomar is going to do, but he could also orange light the Catastor if he really wants to. Yeah, so he orange lights Catastor, discards. I forgot what that card does. Okay, so he passes. Sky Scourge. I think that one's kind of like a mini Chaos Sorcerer. Anyway, he pumps up and banishes Solar Recharge. Attacks for 18. And I think Jomar is getting Future Fusion now. Sets one and passes. So here comes Future. So I wonder what he's going to send besides Mally. Mally's like the first one I'm thinking he's going to send. Alright, let's see. Jomar's debating. Normal Sirocco. So he doesn't use Future Fusion. Attacks him for 700. And he's probably going to get back Raikou. Alright. I think I saw Solar Recharge in Ralph's hand. Let's see. So here comes Orange Light. Does he have Honest? Yeah, attack. Oh no, he's trying to get 4 fairies in there for Christia. Okay. I mean, he's just going to add the Orange Light back to his hand anyway. So main phase 2, drop Christia. Yeah, it's a Floodgate Jomar. Jomar, as like, definitely he's mostly an advanced player. So he definitely has to read Christia. So 4 fairies. I know he knows Orange Light. From Tiarlament format. So he probably knows Orange Light. Alright, so Christia Orange Light is hard to deal with. For any deck. Without trap cards. And here, oh no, he forgot about Christia. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, we all mess up on camera. Oh, I was on camera the other day and I messed up and I'm like, dang it, now everyone's gonna see my mess up. I feel like I don't mess up as often when I'm off camera. I don't know. I think it just adds a little pressure when you know everyone's watching you. It's just, you're like, dang it. Okay, so Christia attacks over Diva for 26. And what does Ralph set? Raikou that he grabbed back. Oh, he's got Mind Control in the main deck, so he can Mind Control. Well, he plays Diva, so it makes sense. But he can, like, mind control the Raikou and pop the Christy, but he's gonna heavy storm him first, which is a Book of Moon. He can mind control the Raikou, force out the Orange Light maybe, and then drop Caius, depending on how many fairies he has in his grave. Oh, he can't even use Future Fusion while Christy is up. Maybe that's what they're asking. Yeah, you can't even activate it. Yeah, I remember. I think I was there that day, so I remember they were asking about that. Yeah, you can't even activate it. What's the last card in his hand? Oh, he's got Greffer. Greffer, mind control, Future Fusion. Oh, his hand's not good. He just gotta hope that Ralph doesn't Orange Light the Raikou. And he lets it go through, so he mills Crow. Yeah, he mills Crow, and Arma. I think he was supposed to mill one more. Reveal Ab-Zero, send Mally, and yeah, I think he only milled 2. Mally, Diva. I don't think he could put 73 on board. Yeah, I don't see what he could do. Can Ralph drop the Christie again? Oh, he had Plague in there. Okay. Oh, main deck Crow. All right, yeah. Jomar's definitely. I didn't even know he had Plague in there. Yeah, this game looks like it's over for Jomar. At least he's not drawing that Greffer he put on top. But let's see, what's he going to do? So it gets Mally. And now Vayu, so that's, how much damage is that? That's 43. Yeah, that's not game, but it's 43,000. So he's at 2,000. Let's see, will Ralph, but does he still have Necro? I think he still has Necro. So he summons Synchros for Armory Arm. If that's 4, then that should be game. But he has the Gardener, right? He hasn't used it. I guess he can Orange Light the Gardener. Yeah, I guess he can Orange Light the Gardener. Oh, he changed Necro. Okay, good play by Jomar. Changed Necro before he can use the Orange Light. Heavy's the future. Oh, if he has Honest, it's game. So he attacks for 8. Oh, no, he attacked, forced the negate, and then attacked for 800. So 27 to 2,000. Equips Armory Arm. He has Orange Light, so if he draws like a Kai's or something, it's just over. Oh, he went with Break Control. Top deck Break Control. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So Jomar stole that game with Break Control. And top deck off the top, too. Man, that's ugly. Oh, man. I tell that story because it's always going to be stuck in my head. My friend David says I always look so sad when people get Break Control. I think because I've lost so many games to that card where I'll be like in a really strong position. My opponent will just drop a... They'll just Break Control me and I lose. I'm like, oh my god, that was the only card you could have had. Like, I'll have an Ab-Zero up and I'm like, oh, I'm good. Even if they get through my Ab-Zero, I'm going to wipe their field if they do. And then they'll just be like, I'll have Break Control, so that's game. Alright. So who's going to move on with a round 3 win? I can't remember these guys' records. I believe they were X1. So this was, like I said, 30-man local. 5 rounds of Swiss cut to top... What was it? Yeah, cut to top 4. Let's get the siding out the way. Both these guys playing on Spellground. Neither one of these guys have ever made it to the finals of a tournament. I think the furthest Ralph's gotten is top 8, while Jomar made top 4 once or twice. I know one time he did make top 4 because he and I played in top 4, but... Okay, he opened Gilman, Future Fusion. He drew the brick. So he's got Gilman, Future Fusion, and Lightning Vortex. Oh yeah, he has to read Consecrated Light. So you notice the since Jomar's more of an advanced player, he has to read more than Ralph. So here comes Charge, Most Christia, Transmigration, and Dimensional Alchemist. That card's at once, so you're not going to see another one. Alright, so he charges for Lila. And he passes, alright. But he already has the out for Consecrated, which is Lightning Vortex. But if you're not going to make any plays, you can just hold it. I mean, Gilman just runs it over anyway, so... Unless if he has Honest, so... Ralph takes 17, activates Future Fusion. No Herald of Green Light from Ralph. So he sends Mally and Diva. Alright, passes. Ralph crows the Mally. Banishes a Light in the Dark for Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, he has Miraculous Descent, so he can Miraculous Descent, bring back the Consecrated. Summon Lila. So you can hear you just attack with both. Yeah, attack. You could even banish the Gilman if you want to, but he's going to take 23, and then main phase 2, pop the Future. Yeah, I guess you could have popped the Gilman if you want to have him with one less... Sorry, you could have banished the Gilman if you want him to have one less water. Yeah, it's a fairy, so you can Miraculous Descent that Consecrated Light. I think that's what he's going to do. And then end phase mill 3. Mills Trag, Orange Light, Orange Light. Probably counting fairies. He's got 4 fairies. So here, draw phase, he Miraculous Descents. Special summon is a banished fairy, so he's going to get Consecrated Light. But this is like, see, this is more so, if this was a pure Vayu deck, then that card's a little bit better. But I'm guessing he replaced the Diva engine, sorry, the Raikou and Hamster engine with the Diva engine. Anyway, he draws off a lure. Now he can Consecrate a Light him and blow up his... Sorry, he can Lightning Vortex him and blow up his Consecrated Light, his Chaos Sorcerer, and his Lila. Okay, so he banishes his Greffer. Is Lightning Vortex a Regeki, not a Dark Hole? I'm guessing it's a Regeki. Anyway, hits for 21, so we're at 42 to 57. How many cards are in Jomar's hand? 3 cards to Ralph's, like 3 or 4. Yeah, Ralph was in like complete control, but now Jomar fought back in this game. So Nova Summoner. Yeah, it's just a tomato. And he's going to get the Consecrated Light, but how can you deal with the Cyber Dragon already? Do you have an out to that? Okay, so let's see how Ralph deals with this Cyber Dragon, because he chose to bring out Consecrated Light. Maybe he has a way of dropping Christia. He has Crow. Oh, tributes for Caius. Banish the Cyber Dragon, attacks for 24. So we're at 33 to 42. Let's see. Set a monster and pass. So I saw Crow in Ralph's hand, so I wonder what else Ralph can do. Yeah, Crow. Summon Honest. Attack with Caius into Plague. And then here comes Gores from Jomar. That Ghost Gores. Oh, he dropped it in attack mode. Most people drop it in defense. I think it only matters if it's game and if like if he would have brought the token. No, yeah, you bring him out in defense in a case of enemy controller play. Anyway, he drops the token for Sirocco, attack for 300. And now 2,000. So we're at 19 to 22. So how will Ralph get out of this? He has a DD Crow in his hand and 2 other cards. Staring down Sirocco. So he's got Raikou, Honest, Crow. So this is game. He's gonna be forced to pop the other monster. All right, so Gore's attack. So he probably has to pop the Sirocco because he's going to lose if he doesn't. Yeah, he has to pop Sirocco. So here he's going to mill 3, mills Gore's, charge. Yeah, you don't want Gore's right now. Jomar's freaking out. Yeah. You want him to draw Gore's right now, not mill it. So this is pretty good. Nova Summoner into Honest. Yeah, he takes 14. So now Jomar's at 800. Can't beat him with brain control this game. Yeah, 19 to 800. All right. But I think Jomar's got a bunch of stuff in it. He's got Sirocco in his grave. He's got Necrogarna. But that Crow might come back to bite Jomar when he like tops for Plague. All right, let's see. Will Ralph force a game 3? I see one spell. It'd be pretty funny if that was brain control in his hand. I think Jomar's debating on what to do. I can't see his card, so I don't know what his options are. Okay, so he does have one Cyber Dragon. Oh, I think his hand is Cyber Dragon Prodigy. Yeah, his hand's not that good. It's Cyber Dragon, Evil Hero Prodigy, and 2 other cards. One we know is a spell. So he chooses to get Orange Light. Maybe he's planning to make a Synchro. Maybe Jomar needs to set a bluff. Oh no, I probably should have set a bluff. I think he maybe has Heavy Storm. This is this scenario where sometimes you have to set a bluff. Otherwise, he's just gonna like, oh wow, okay, this is not too bad. What did he set? Oh, now he got Nobleman. Okay, so I was thinking Ralph could have like Synchro for Armory Arm. Armory Arm's a machine, right? Contact with a Cyber Dragon, and that's game. Yeah. Now you're in trouble. Because he's at 800. Maybe he doesn't use Chimera Tech. It's possible because maybe he doesn't have Cyber Dragon in his side deck. That's also a possibility. I'm going to say he probably doesn't side Cyber Dragon, so Chimera Tech is not in his extra deck. That's my guess. It happens. I don't use Chimera Tech sometimes. I only use it if I have Cyber Dragon in my side deck. Otherwise, it's not in there. So it's possible it's not in his extra deck. All right, so this might be game. Ralph's at 12. Attack with Cyber Dragon. And here comes Call. Christia. Ooh. All right, passes. Attacks him for 700. So now Jomar's at 100. He's got Mind Control again. So he can summon a monster over 1,200. Oh no, why did he Mind Control him? No. Okay, he attacks the set, which is Crow. You gotta go for it, man. Mind Control the Christia, summon Sirocco, attack for game. Alright. So Christie attacked the set, which is... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was Sirocco, he said. It was Prodigy. Maybe he doesn't have game. I thought it was Sirocco. So I was wrong. I apologize. No, he does have a Sirocco in his hand. So I think he should have went for if he did have it, he should have went for it like whenever I think Ralph only had one back row. Now that he has two, it's way more risky. Greffer, pitch Sirocco, send Necro. Okay, that buys him time. So he's got Mind Control, Soul Release in his hand. Here comes Shining Angel and then attack. He has to use Necro, otherwise he loses. So Mind Control, Soul Release, another card. Staring down Christia. I wonder what that back row is. That's next to the call. So Greffer, attack, book. Yeah, this game. MST, the Burial. So that buys him time. Man, they really dragged this one out. Dialk into Nova Summoner, so they're both really low though. Attack the Vayu, attack for 14, so he has to block. He's got Crow and Christia in his hand. Soul Release, Mind Control, normal summon Sirocco. And yeah, he scoops. Yeah, I think he's bringing it up. Are we going to see the back row next to the call? Hold on, let's see. Oh, it was a bluff. Dang, Jomar would have won. It was a dead soul recharge. Oh, man. Anyways, let's see. Can Jomar get this third game? Or will Ralph pull off the backdoor 2-0? Anyway, Jomar summons Diva. Do you make Catastor here against Fairies? Yeah, Catastor. That's what I thought. Just you got all the recruiters. You got Christia. If he doesn't have Orange Light, so he MSTs the Wing Blast. Now what? Oh, what if he hits nothing? Okay, he hit Raikou at least. He passed. Alright, Greffer. Was that a special? Okay, special summon Greffer. Discard Necrogarna. Send Plague. Top for Plague. Is there a Crow from Ralph? No Crow. Now we got Mally, so he has options. Do you make Goyo, do you make Brio, or do you make a level 8? Depending on what else is in your hand. Depends, are you afraid? Well, you're not even afraid of Honest here. You're just going to attack over it with Catastor. So I guess you can make Stardust. And then you're not afraid of Raikou next turn. Yeah, I don't think you want to make... Let's see what he decides. Yeah, so he put Stardust on top of his extra deck, so... Oh, he might go for the Brio. He has Brio on top, so... Yeah, he's making... Oh, Thought Ruler to gain life points? I think they're getting close to time, so that's always, like, an option. So there's 2 Warriors, so that's a 3,000... Yeah, that's a 3,000 Catastor. Sorry, Colossal. So he takes, what, 17, 22, and another 17. So 17. So already Ralph's at 24 to Jomar's 8,000, and then he activates Foolish. Dump a Vayu. And pass. So let's see if Ralph can get out of it. I think he's got like double Raikou in his hand. What will Ralph do? Alright, so he shows his hand and he surrenders. So Jomar takes even though I think he could have won game 2, but you have to just risk it. Like it wasn't like I wouldn't say it was a misplay. I mean, it was and it wasn't. It was just, do you go for it or not? And maybe that was a scenario where you should go for it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. We'll be back soon for the rest of this 30-man tournament. Bye, guys.